Alright. Hey flosstube, it's Erin, xstitch mama at Instagram, and it's New Year's Eve, and I don't have work today for the first time in months, and I thought I'm due for my floss tube, and then I thought my neurodivergent brain thought, no, what do I have to say? I don't have anything to say. Nobody's really listening, which is, I know, not true. Thank you guys so much for your views and for your likes and your comments. Just feeling kind of, I think, the gloom of the rain in Southern California. I know that we're not nearly as cold as like the East Coast or the Midwest. But we're getting lots of rain, and I am starting to wonder if the darkness is affecting my mood. So, like I said, my neurodivergent brain was just like, I'm just gonna watch flosstube and stitch on my own, and I'm really glad that I didn't, and I got up and I am making this flosstube for you guys, for myself. This is for myself. So grab some sage and grab some crystals, because it is 2023 and this is how we are going to do it. We're going to have a good year this year, right? Starting with FFOs, right? Things that I finished. I have a finish. I finished my self-care bingo, which I don't know how to flip it so that this isn't like most floss tubes I see. This is right side up. I'm not sure how to flip it, but it says self-care bingo, and there's a little bit of a gleam for me. Oh, because of the glass, right? So you can really see, but these last three squares were ones that I kind of modified. So Marie Studio made this pattern, and she gave us like 6 extra squares in case these ones didn't resonate with you. And I think this one was like go outside in nature, and I am an introvert homebody, and I also felt like, well, that's kind of what this is. So I said nope. But I did find the square that she made for watching TV, and whether it's flosstube or true crime or Dateline, I'm a big Dateline fan. I'm usually watching TV as a form of self-care, so that was good to put down. And then this one was Spa Day. So full disclosure, I googled cross-stitch patterns for nails, and I found this one, and I did modify it a little bit. I put some of that sparkly pink etoile in there. I know you can't see the glitter, but to make it a color that I would enjoy. And then the last one is Treat Yourself, and she had a different background color. I just used a red that I was using, like a reddish orange that I was using on a different pattern, and because I really liked it. And I did not do the back stitching. I don't know if you can tell. There's supposed to be some back stitching right around the bow to make it more bowy. And I was done with this pattern. I don't know if it's, I mean, I'm sure it's normal that you hit this wall when you are like, especially when you're almost done with a pattern, where you're just, at least where I am just like, screw this. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to move on. So I just finish it. It seems to be a theme with me that at the end I'm not so concerned with all of the bells and the whistles of making sure that the pattern looks good. I just want to finish it. So I got this frame at Joann's. It was like $5 on sale. And my problem was that I also bought a mounting board, and it ended up being too much, like too thick. So I wasted a mounting board. But I did put it, I did put it in here. And a shout out to my brand new, this is a haul sneak peek, my brand new rotary cutter. I got a rotary cutter for myself over the Christmas holiday, and let me tell you, friends, if you don't have a rotary cutter, you need a rotary cutter. Even if you're not sewing, you need a rotary cutter, because the lines were so easy and so fast. I got this kit that came with this, and I think I searched for rotary cutters, and there was a purple, pink, or blue kit, and I love purple, that came with like a mat and a ruler and some clips for sewing and a rotary cutter and maybe something else, like a tape measure or something. But so far the rotary cutter has been the MVP. So I finished this. I'm going to put it in my cubicle at work because, like I've said before, I work in mental health, and I think it will be kind of a helpful thing for me to see, and maybe even something that my colleagues like to see. What else? I did iron it, and when I took it off of the mounting board, it got a little bit wrinkled again and like a little bit frayed around the edges, but I'm proud of it. And you know what? I posted it on Instagram, and Sew Marie Studio followed me after I posted this, which, yes. So that was kind of exciting and cool. So that is my one FFO. I am this close to having 2 more finishes. So my first whip that I'm doing really fast on, hold on, is by, I think, Black Vault Stitching. It's by Black Vault Stitching. I'll link it. And it is a Spy Family Anya. If you know anything about anime, maybe I can link like to a picture of it. So Spy Family, it's a Spy Family cute little, it took me like a weekend to get most of it done. My kids don't spend every weekend with me, because I'm divorced, and so I did this when I had my daughter, my 7-year-old, because she's addicted to this character. And I think I'm going to finish it when she's here, so that it's here when she's here. But I actually, so it's this. Her name is Anya. She's like a cute little girl, precocious. I'm not exactly sure. But what I was thinking is somehow I ended up with 2 different patterns of the same character. And so Black Vault Stitching released another character from the same cartoon, a dog named Bond, because they're spies, so the dog's name is Bond. So I'm going to put that here too. And then I think I'm going to put the other Anya here somewhere, because they're all about the same size. And my idea is to maybe make her like a little pillow. That might be a little bit ambitious for me, but we'll see. I just think that would be kind of sweet, and maybe it's something that she could even take home with her to her dad's house when she's at her dad's house to think of me. So, or to keep here because it's bomb. It was a really easy stitch, a really fast stitch. Very enjoyable stitch. So, the other one that I have, it's a whip. I feel like I'm going really fast, but it said almost 10 minutes, so obviously I'm not. Is my Captain Spaulding by the Witchy Stitcher. I don't know how to show like a picture of what it's supposed to look like, and I'm too lazy to print that much. So I will show you what it looks like, and then I think I'm going to just point you to the pattern on Etsy, if I can. But this is my Captain Spaulding. You can see it's like a kind of like a clown. It's a character from a horror movie called, well, one of the movie. He's actually a reoccurring character, I think. But the one movie that I saw with my partner was House of a Thousand Corpses, and it legit gave me nightmares. as a grown woman. So I'm not doing this for me, but this is also a really fast, lighthearted stitch. And he specifically said that once we finish, we are going to make a pillow out of this tube, which is adorable that he's like so into my finishing stuff. This is a little piece of chicken, and it's going to be have like the bone, and there's just going to be chicken kind of all around him. It's really cute. And I looking at it from here, in the reflection of the video camera, it looks really good. I'm really pleased with this. So next floss tube, I'm hoping that you'll see a finish for this one and for the Anya, which goes to a little bit of haul, and then I'll do plans. So Christmas was amazing to me. I ended up buying a ton of things for myself because I work really hard, and I am not going to wait for people to buy me things anymore. But all of that to say that this year people actually bought me a lot of cross stitch stuff, and it was amazing. So the first thing that I got was a bunch of patterns from my brother-in-law, and they are printed. So I hope I'm not like breaking a rule by showing them, because it kind of shows the pattern. But maybe if you guys just don't cheat. So like, for example, stitch, and then on the back, see, it's like a printed pattern, and the child, Grogu. Let me see if I can move forward a little so that you get out of it. So these are pretty short. It looks like it's 11 count. It says use 3 strands. Yeah, they're all 11 count. I would use 3 strands anyway. I tend to use 14 count Ada with 3 strands, so that's what I know. Here's Groot with the Infinity Gauntlet, and Lady and the Tramp, and the Disney Castle. So I wonder if he bought like a Disney bundle, and then Eeyore. So I was showing my mother-in-law these, and she was so impressed because it comes like with, she just didn't know like that cross stitch these days, I guess, comes with all of the thread you need, and the pattern is printed right on, so you don't have to count, and it even comes with like a little needle. That really tickled me. It tickled me how excited, it tickles me like how supportive my family is for me to do this hobby, but it also made me really kind of giggle that she thought that was like so cool. What is this? Instructions for cross stitch. Oh, this must have come in the Eeyore package that I opened. But the other Christmas present that I got that was kind of like a major moment was my sewing machine. I got a sewing machine this year, and I don't even really know how to use it, but I'm learning. So it's a Brother, I don't know the model, but it's like electronic, and I know we've learned how to, my partner is kind of learning with me, because he's so supportive and good at, like, your geek is my geek, and so he has taken it upon himself to kind of learn how to use my sewing machine so that he could teach me, which is adorable, and I'm here for it. So I got some, like, a cake roll of fabric when I bought some things from Fat Quarter Studio. So we've been using that to play with. I also got some really amazing fabric at Joann's, including some leopard print and some like really like a Halloween, I should have brought it, some Halloween style like pinup girls. It's on my Instagram. And then I also on Etsy got some horror movie some fabric that's horror movie themed, because again, my family is a horror movie family, even if I'm not really a horror movie person. We made these little bags. They don't even have zippers, but you can see where we're coming from. See, so they're like little pouches, and we taught ourselves how to make like little. So we're one step closer to going down the rabbit hole of making me project bags. We're gonna work on that. I bought a bag. I have to show you guys. It's huge. I bought a bag. This is all zippers. This is all zippers. I don't even need that many zippers. Amazon. So I bought a bag of zippers on Amazon, and we have some fabric and we have some thread, and we're going to teach ourselves how to make project bags. And I'm super hype about it because I just think those things are so cute, and I love bags anyway. Now that gets me to my haul. So a couple of things. Let's see here. I got a couple of patterns. I can't remember off the top of my head where I got them, but I got them. And if you recognize them, it's because you probably are watching the same YouTuber flosstubers that I'm watching. Cam Stitches. I don't know if I showed this one last time. It's Fox and Rabbits, Mary Morgan's. I don't know what it's called, but maybe, oh, the pattern name is Mary Morgan's. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, it's a sampler, but it's adorable and beautiful, and Cam Stitches is doing it, and it's really, really stunning. And then I got this one from, it's the Heartstring Samplery, the Scarlet House Berry Bowl Sampler, and the monogamous stitcher, recovering from a monogamous stitcher, is doing this one, or did it? Maybe she finished it, but she had inserted all of her like her grandchildren, I think, or something, like their initials into the sampler, and I just thought, wow, that is so sweet. So I'm gonna do that, maybe. I don't know when. And then I got let's see, I got a couple more things that I'm trying to reach. Ugh. I told you I'd show you last week my book of days, and then I also got the cross stitch journal, because the book of days is like a calendar, and it shows you like what you worked on that day. But I liked this one from Fat Quarter Shop because it has like a project section. You put like the pattern name and the designer and the start date and the end date, and like all the things that you need to know, like what you stitched on, what your thread was. I'm super excited about it because a lot of times, for example, I don't remember when I started something, and it comes with space for 50 projects, which I'm not going to have 50 whips this year, right? So that was part of my haul. I also got a pair of from Fat. Okay, I always need scissors. Scissors disappear in my house like, I don't know, it's like it's their job. So I got these really cute red scissors from Fat Quarter Shop, and I'm planning on probably buying some more scissors from them, or from 1 2 3 Stitch. I'm not sure. I'm scissor obsessed. If you need to know what to get me for a gift, scissors is an easy gift. Just give me scissors and seam rippers. I lose my seam rippers all the time too. So, I think the last thing that I got as a haul was my new project bag. Let me get the card. Ooh. Oh, wait, no, I have 2 more project bags. Okay, well, I'll show you this one first. So this is from Kari Sews For You. I like when people do this, but you can't really see, so maybe I'll just link it. It is a very cute project. It's huge too. It's a very cute project bag. It's like celestial and bright and cheerful. And I paid for the Notions bag that came with it, that I literally just had in my hand, and it dropped, and now I don't know where it is. Hold on. That's weird. Well, shoot. Hold on 1 second. Found it. This is the Notions bag. I love the little zipper pull. She has like little moons. Very cute. So let me tell you, I also got, so that was from Kari Sews For You, and then I also got this one. I want to say that it's from Black Waltz Stitching. I know I linked to it in my Instagram, and I will link to it here. It says Less Bitchin', More Stitchin'. It's another little bag that I was super excited to get. It's from the UK, so I was like, what? I got international mail. So the reason why project bags are also a great gift for me, and also why I'm kind of like trying to teach myself how to use my sewing machine is because I usually use these as my project bags. They're great. They're a little bit flimsy. I mean, like, my scissors always poke holes. But this is usually what my project bag is. No shame. And I still think they're handy. I still might use them. But I think project bags are just like a cute little upgrade. They're adorable. And one of the things that I wonder, and maybe you guys could tell me if you answer my floss tubes, is what do you do with a project bag when you're done with the project? Do you reuse it and put a new project in it? Because sometimes I notice that people make project bags like customized for their projects. So like, for example, like with my Captain Spaulding one, I would use like a horror themed or like a Halloween themed project bag. But when I'm done, what do I do with it? Like, again, it's a rabbit hole. Definitely, I'm super also interested, flosstube, in giving me ideas on easy ways to finish besides framing and pillows. Because pillows, we're still learning, and framing, if there's any other cute, like, no-sew, especially ways that you FFO your projects, let me know. I'm definitely going on YouTube and Googling that, but it's hard to find that exact answer. Let's see, what else? I was going to show you my plans next. So I want to finish Captain Spaulding, and I want to finish Anya. And then 2023, because I started to think, as I watch more YouTube's floss tubes, I start to think, oh no, I'm terribly under equipped for this floss tube. Like I don't have enough whips. So I am going to start working on some what's it called? SALs, some stitch alongs. I have a temperature stitch along that I I'm hoping to get started, and if it's just like a couple stitches every day to keep up with, that seems really doable. I do have this stuff to work on. Fox and Rabbit, is that the name of that group? Mystery Stitch Along. It's called, I have the name, it's Fox and Rabbit. The Royal Gardens Stitch Along. So each month they're going to reveal like a pattern. I thought that the 2022 style that they did was stunning, and I just so happen to have what they're looking for as far as fabric. I bought off of Facebook Marketplace a grandmother's stash, and it had like literally 30 of whatever color this is, 796, but like old. And I have the Ada, so I think I'm gonna work on that. And then I also was going to do the fat quarter stitch barn quilt star stitch along, because I think it's doable. And there was another one that I was thinking about doing. Fat quarter shop, Fox and Rabbit, temperature, maybe that's it. There might be one more. Oh, I'm gonna do that Gothic Valentine one by Modern and Snarky. And they did send me a little piece of fabric. It doesn't look like it's going to be a big stitch along. It's just for Valentine's Day. So I will be working on that as well. I would like to do at least one of my patterns that I bought that are like patterns and not electronic patterns. It's just that there are so many patterns. And I don't know. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But this was my first year of stitching, and I'm really excited about a lot of the work that I've done. And I'm really, oh, dog is in the way. I'm really excited about the learning that I'm gonna have in the new year. So yeah, I think that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but so yeah, let me know in the comments. I think I asked you guys to let me know about how you do finishes and what you do with your project bags when you're done. Please like and subscribe. You don't have to, but if you want to, that's great. And please let me know in your comments. I've gotten some really supportive comments, especially like last floss tube when I talked about why floss tube or why a cross stitch. I felt really encouraged. So I think that's it. I hope that you guys have a good 2023 with lots of finishes, and yeah, Happy New Year. Thank you so much.